Okay, first thing you do, girls, is line the pot with olive oil. Cover the entire bottom of it. And then you have your 2 cans of tomato. Make sure it's peeled plums. 4 cloves of garlic. Chop it all up. Put it into the pot. And while you're doing that, you can start putting your tomatoes in the blender. And what I do is I put some salt in there, not too much. Sprinkle in some pepper. And then some garlic powder. And a touch of oregano, not too much of that. Stir it all up till it's liquefied. And then you pour it back into one of the empty cans. And you can pour the other one in there, and you don't have to put any seasonings in that because you have it in the other one. Blend that down till it's liquefied. And then you put it on medium and stir in your garlic. Make sure it's all tossed and moving. Make sure it doesn't get brown. Better off keeping it a little bit on the raw side rather than it get brown. It get brown, it gets bitter. So keep stirring that and pour your sauces in. Both cans. Stir it around. And then you can put the oven on high and wait for it to come to a boil. Before you do that, you throw a couple of basil leaves in there, stir it in there. Optional, half a teaspoon of sugar. Sometimes I put it in, sometimes I don't. Again, stir it all in there. And after it comes to a boil, you're going to see this froth on the top. You want to scoop that to the side and get that out of there. All that froth stuff is bitter. Makes the sauce bitter. So remove all of that you can. And then put the stove on a little bit over low. Cover the pot. Let it cook for 45 minutes. And after it's done, you put a couple of leaves of basil in there again. And then take it off the heat. Most important part of the sauce is letting it stay off the heat for an hour or two, and that's how it's going to thicken up. You don't want to put a hot sauce on your macaroni, whatever you're putting it on. Let that thing rest for an hour or two. And that's it.